In this video, we shall deal with chapter 2 of standard 10, that is quadratic equation. In previous standard of 9th, we have seen types of polynomials according to indices. If index of polynomial is 1, it is said to be linear polynomial, and if index of polynomial is 2, it is said to be quadratic polynomial. Then now, what is the standard form of quadratic equation, which is given as ax square plus bx plus c, where c is said to be constant and a, b, c are the real numbers. But here condition is a must be non-zero. Let us check what will happen if a is 0. Substitute a equal to 0. Let us put a equal to 0 in standard form. Then what will we get as 0 into x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This term will become 0, and then we will get bx plus c equal to 0. And we are saying that if index is 2, then it is quadratic equation. It means that this is a linear equation, and in this chapter we are going to study the quadratic equation. So this condition that a is not equal to 0 is most important. Then what is the definition, or how we will say it is a quadratic equation? There are two conditions, of course. The equation involving one variable and the index 2, which is the maximum index of that variable, is called as a quadratic equation. From the examination point of view, you are asked to classify the equation as a linear equation and quadratic equation, or some equations will be provided to you and you have to sort out which are quadratic equation. What are the quadratic equations? How to certify these equation is very simple. You have to check where the variable is one variable or single variable, and the index must be 2. That index 2 is a maximum index. Now let us check whether the given equation is a quadratic equation or not. 3x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0 is the equation. Now let us check whether it is a quadratic or not. Check these two conditions that I have make star mark. There is a single variable. Some students always make a mistake. They say that these are the two variable. These are not two variable. Please clear it. It is a single variable appearing at two places, and this second time variable is having degree 1 and first time variable is having degree 2. 3 is called coefficient. Minus 5 is also coefficient. Plus 3 is called as constant. Always this is known as a quadratic term. Don't say that it is a first term, because I may write this equation like this: minus 5x plus 3 plus 3x square equal to 0. What I mean to say, some students say that this is the first term, and now in blue color I have written this 3x square is the last term. Then don't give it number, otherwise you will be confused. 3x square is a quadratic term whether it is written at the first place or whether it is written at the last place, no matter. Minus 5x is the coefficient term. Don't say it is the second term, because in this blue color for the second time it is appearing at first term, and plus 3 is a constant term. It is third term, but don't say it is third term. Don't say it is a middle term. You will always say that it is a quadratic term, it is a coefficient term, and this 3 is a constant term. I am clarifying this because you have to sometimes ask in examination that convert the following equation into standard form. If you are given as equation written in blue color, you have to convert it in standard form. And what is meant by standard form? This is the standard form where I am making a box. Standard form is the equation where quadratic term is there. Normally it is written as at first place, then coefficient term is written, and last term is constant term. Now you are familiar with the terms, and also check whether variable is one. Yes, there is a one variable, there is a single variable, and which one is it? Is x, and index of that variable is 2. Maximum index, there are two indices for the variable x. This coefficient term has index 1 and quadratic term has index 2, and maximum index is 2. Hence we are saying that this given equation, or say equation 1, we will write like this: equation 1 is a quadratic equation. Now we will check whether second equation is quadratic or not. Let us say it is a first equation, and now I am writing as a second equation: L plus 2 in one bracket and L minus 5 equal to second. Let us check. First we have to make products of this equation, then write it in standard form, and then check it. It will become like this: L minus 5 into L, and plus 2 is also multiplication factor, so we shall L square minus 5L plus 2L minus 5 into 10 equal to 0. Now the equation is L square minus, these are the similar terms, and you know similar terms can be added, similar terms can be subtracted, so we will get L square minus 3L minus 10 equal to 0. Now let us check whether it is a quadratic or not. What to do? Check whether variable is 1. In equation first variable was x, in equation second variable is L. It is a single variable having index 1 and 2 at different places, but index 2 is maximum. Hence we can also conclude that equation 2 is also a quadratic equation. My dear students, wish you all the best for your board exam. Thanks for watching the video.